welcome to the show. This is East Tennessee Music Scene on the Rise. I am Scott Thomas, and this is NIGHTFLY. We're here to speak with them about their music and what they've been doing so far this year and previous years, or whatever you want to talk about.
My name's Gabe Carrasco. I'm the bass player. That's about it.
I'm Carter Manson. I do like backing vocals, and I'm the lead guitar player, sort of.
We share. And I'm Ella Marston. I play guitar and sing.
You guys are pretty young for a band. So how long have you been together?
Well, when did
March? We're not that old.
Wow.
I think we joined in March.
We had-
NIGHTFLY had existed before we joined.
Yeah. So like NIGHTFLY was a band like in 2017, but I am the only original member.
So you are a founding member of the band, and you kind of stuck it out with NIGHTFLY.
Then we played. We had Carter fill in at a show, and we were like, "Dude, Carter's good." But I already knew Carter. We went to high school together.
Yeah.
We were like, "Dude, you should play with us."
I've seen him on stage. He's pretty good.
Oh yeah. Then we met Gabe. He filled in for us. We were like, come on board, because then our
Same
bass
story
is
as
cool.
Carter, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. We know him through Richard.
Oh yeah, and then there's Richard, our drummer. He's not here. He's at work today, but he's kind of hyper.
Oh, I've seen him. I know how he is on the drum kit.
He's a great guy. We love him.
He's like that in interviews too.
Yeah, the last time I saw you guys on stage, well, not NIGHTFLY, but whenever Covalence was on stage, he got up off the drum kit, ran around the whole area, and came back to the drum kit just as he was smashing the drums again.
Yeah.
I was so
That's
scared.
Richard.
He like grabbed me by my shirt collar, and I was like, oh god.
But what would you guys describe as your sound? Do you draw from other nationally known bands of any kind? So would you describe yourself as a hard rock, indie rock, anything like that?
No.
Alt rock kind of. I would say some of our stuff sounds like Foo Fighters, and then there's a few that sound like Tool, and then some Deftones. There's some Deftones influence for sure. We really like Deftones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of similar to Covalence, like my other band Covalence's sound, but a lot more punk sort of and alternative rock.
Kind of in your face, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's always a good thing. Being in your face just gets you involved in the music.
Yeah.
We like it that way.
Yeah.
Me as a music listener rather than a musician, since I cannot play an instrument to save my life. I wish I could play guitar though. I grew up listening to Slash, and I was amazed at how good he was.
Slash is my
He's
husband.
still. Oh gosh, he is really. Awesome.
I wish.
That's awesome. I would love to see him on stage someday, but I don't even know if he's still out playing.
No, yeah, Guns N' Roses just finished their Not in This Lifetime tour actually, and they're about to release a new album. I'm a huge Guns N' Roses fan.
So am I.
I saw Slash last year with Guns N' Roses in Nashville, I think.
Nice.
Good.
That's pretty cool. So you guys as a group finally coming together as NIGHTFLY, the current roster, current lineup. You're not going anywhere, right? You're going to continue to go on the same path you are right now?
Yep.
And you want to maybe branch out into other cities, states?
That'd be pretty fun.
And play all over the
We
place?
could get some shows.
You've played around this area a few times at the Birdhouse and at Grove Theater, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you'd probably like to play here at the Open Chord, who's allowed us to do these interviews for more than a year now, which we appreciate that very much. Yes. Yay, Open Chord. But who have you played with, or where have you played for the last year?
What do you like?
You always look at me.
Everybody's looking at Ella here.
We've played with Civil Strife at the Birdhouse, with Alan Garcia. He's a great guy. I love Civil Strife. We've played with Covalence a few times. Who else have we played with? Sunkiller. I think you guys are interviewing them sometime soon.
A couple more weeks, yes.
At Musical Meltdown that Covalence hosted, we played with like a lot of bands.
A
around
wide
here.
range.
Yeah,
That was
there
a
were a
wide
lot
range
of bands.
Different genre.
We have a show coming up again with Civil Strife at the Birdhouse on January 26th, and it's a fundraiser for Children with Heart Disease, Project Heart. It's going to be pretty good.
I've heard great things about that.
We're excited for that one.
I bet. Should be a good show. I wish I could make it. I have another show to go to attend and be part of, but I won't talk about that since you guys are putting out there that you're playing for Project Heart in the show at the Birdhouse. That's really cool. I like charity events.
Oh yeah.
I put on one myself every November. Not November, what the heck am I saying? Every May and September. Jeez, I kind of tried to put that together. But anyway, let's get back to you guys. I'm making this as awkward as possible, I know. I like to have fun during these.
Oh yeah.
It's fun.
All right, so you've already talked about some of your influences in your music and things like that, but how long have you guys been playing your instruments specifically? Have you been playing since your early teens? Before that?
I've been playing guitar since I was 6 years old, so pretty much my whole life I've been.
I couldn't even pick up a guitar at 6 years
Dude,
old.
he's so good.
Yeah, I started on classical. I took lessons for 9 years on classical guitar. And
Oh, nice.
Picked up the electric guitar and got into rock and roll.
That's cool.
But since then I've branched out into some other stuff. Like I've dabbled in bass and keyboard and synthesizers and stuff.
Cool.
But guitar is definitely my main thing. Guitar and singing.
I like guitars.
Me too.
But it would be more fun to, I think, be on a drum, because it's kind of like cathartic to just bang on those things.
I want to learn drums so bad.
Frustrations
I've been trying to get Richard to teach me, but Richard has the attention span of a goldfish sometimes. Like, wait.
Sometimes.
And then like, but I do too. I also have the attention span of a goldfish. And then Patrick will sometimes try to teach me, Patrick Haynes, and then he gets frustrated with me because I'm like, I don't know what it is. But
That's okay. That's what you start out doing, and then you just become one of the greatest drummers of all time, right?
that'd be cool if I was.
Some of the most famous drummers out there have only one arm.
Oh yeah.
You know who I'm talking
Def
about.
Leppard's drummer.
There you go. Is there any other? Well, let's talk about a little bit about your band as a whole and how people can get in touch with you. Maybe through social media,
Yeah.
or do you have anything online as like your music?
We're trying to record with Patrick Haynes sometime soon, as soon as we get like the drum track laid down, and then we're going in to record. So right now we don't have anything on Spotify. We do have a SoundCloud with like a few crappy sounding demos on it. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and I think that's about it. We're pretty active on Facebook. Instagram is, I forget, but like Facebook's fairly active. We update regularly.
Are you guys on Reverb Nation? Because that's usually how I find local
We
bands.
should do that.
We should.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Whenever I first moved here, that's how I found the local bands that I started dealing with. Get on there, search for local bands in the area, and even specific genre that you want to see,
Oh, yeah.
and a whole list of them comes out. Hundreds around this area. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So if you guys would get
Hop
involved
on
in
that.
that, then that'd be even better for you. Get your reach out there, and hopefully by doing this, we'll get you guys noticed, and people will hopefully come out and see you, and you'll be able to get a record out.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Are you guys wanting to do like a full length or EP or anything
Probably
like
have
that?
about enough for an EP right now. We've got
Probably,
like
yeah.
Heartbeat, Fade, Peace of Mind, Break My Bones, and then we have the one we never finished.
Yeah.
We have a lot we haven't finished. We start songs and then we forget to finish them.
Well, hey, that's part of the creative process. You might sit one down for a little while and then come back to it later.
Yeah. I have a few that are finished. We should just like practice.
we need to
'cause,
work on
yeah, I finished them like a year ago and we never did anything with them.
Are there any places in the United States that you'd like to travel to play your music? Anybody that you might want to shout out and say, hey, bring us into your state or your venue. We'd like to come and see you.
Hey, Foo Fighters, let us open for you.
Maybe not on that grand scale, but
Someday.
baby steps. Start small, work big.
I like Nashville.
Yeah.
Nashville's a good place.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
Atlanta has a pretty cool metal scene and hard rock scene from what I've heard, but
That'd be awesome.
I haven't really been to Atlanta.
I've been like once or
lot.
twice.
Most of the bands that we interview here, they usually say California or
Ooh,
Colorado
It's
or
pretty far though.
it is.
Yeah.
But there's a specific reason they want to go to these places.
Yeah.
Have to bring a bunch of
We're
roadies
more-
with us.
We're more just make our music now and just play wherever.
Yeah.
It's good to get out there and put yourself on stage and make sure that people know that you guys are good and you're tight musicians and you have a good sound. We want to do that every night that you guys play.
Yeah.
Hopefully by doing this, we'll get you guys some more shows.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. We're trying to get one with Civil Strife here at Open Chord. I don't know what the updates are on that. But
That would be pretty cool.
yeah,
Maybe I can get you guys down at Barley's,
that'd be fun.
or even on stage here sometime with our East Tennessee music scene.
Yeah,
That'd be pretty cool.
be a fun
I'd like to
show.
see you guys on stage.
Yeah. We have fun.
I've seen her on stage already. She's fun.
Finally got a wireless system. I can pull an Allen and run out into the crowd.
Yeah, there you go. Well, is there anything else you guys want to talk about your band or venues that you want to see or play at? I mean,
I think I'm the only one who ever answered the when did you start playing your instrument
yes, you
question.
did.
These two didn't.
Oh yeah. I guess I'll go then.
Okay.
So I actually started out playing guitar. I started guitar maybe like 9 years old, I want to say. But then when I got into middle school, I joined the orchestra, and that's when I started playing upright bass. I was like, I really like this. So at the end of that school year, I bought my first electric bass. It was a P bass, and I played that thing for years. And I just kind of like naturally shifted over to bass. I just like it more.
Nice.
I actually started on violin. I started violin when I was like 5 years old, and played that till I was like 10 or 11. And I found this old guitar in my parents' attic. It's like my dad's guitar when he was a kid. And I was like, dude, this is cool. And I pretty much stopped playing violin. Like my violin teacher was like, why are you like this? My mom was like, why are you like this? I want to rock, man.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with
I guess we
rocking.
could start a classical ensemble with the violin,
Dude,
the
we
classical
totally
guitar, and the
I think
upright
Richard's
bass.
the only one that's not like
Multi-
on a classical
Well, I think
instrument.
You guys are like
Percussionist.
multi-instrumentalists
Dude,
here.
we should just do like an orchestral performance
We
once
should.
and trip everyone out.
We came here for punk. Give us some punk.
That would be fun to watch. Been East Tennessee Music Scene on the Rise. I'm Scott Thomas here with NIGHTFLY. They're awesome. You got to check them out. We'll see you next time. Sorry, that was really awkward.
Nah.